Sunday, I went out on my boat with the captain. We returned right at Point Bonita. If you go out under the Golden Gate Bridge, sailors know this. They do it all the time. I'm pretty much strictly a bay boater. The bay can be pretty exciting unto itself. On a windy day, the bay is like an endless sea. I mean, you get some nice swells, some nice waves, spray in your face crossing the bay to and from San Francisco. But if you go out under the Golden Gate Bridge and you drive about, 5 miles, you hit Point Bonita, which is the last point of land, and then you turn north in the channel. And about 5 miles out is a place you're never supposed to go over. It's like no man's land, called the Potato Patch, because they sometimes get monster rollers coming in over there, so you don't go there. And we went up the coast, and it wasn't very exciting. It was fulfilling. I got to tell you something. When I came back from the ride in my boat, which I've had 6 years, the Grand Banks is the greatest yacht ever made, by the way. Again, the boat's 6 years old, and everyone says, oh, Mike, how long do you think you're going to live? Get yourself another boat. You deserve it. You can afford it. I got to talk about something. Why get rid of something that's perfect? It's 6 years old. It has less than 400 hours on it, and I'm not here to auction the boat off. But this boat holds the water like no other boat I've ever been on. And the newer boats changed the hull design from a Ed Monk design, which is a semi-displacement trawler hull. The boat will still do 15 to 18 knots with twin 365 turbo horsepower Cummins diesels, American-made, the best engines in the world. The boat's I started every time I ever started it in 6 years. Imagine having a boat that starts every time you've tried it in 6 years. Go out, come back, get in bed at night to go to sleep. Now, normally I have a high degree of anxiety in my being. That's how I've lived all my life. I'm kind of an edgy person. I've been this way my whole life. And if it would have killed people, it was supposed to be so bad for you, anxiety and stress, I would have been dead at 11. So this is a thing that drug peddlers sell you, called the American Medical Association. They tell you you're supposed to lead a stress-free life. Frogs don't even lead a stress-free life. Nobody leads a stress-free life. It's a myth in order to sell you pills and psychotherapy. But I come back from the boat ride. I have zero anxiety in my being. And when I go to sleep at night, you know what I think about? I don't think about being banned in England. I don't think about Obama, the neo-Marxist. I don't think about him killing America's economy. I don't think about arming the fruit of Islam with guns and turning them into warriors to control the population a la Hitler. I don't think of any of that. In other words, my normal fears are gone. All I could think about was the waves and the color of the water and how the boat moved in the water. There was a certain movement of the hull through the water, the way she gripped and moved and gripped and moved and gripped and moved and gripped and moved. The motion became unto itself a meditation. And I thought about something at night, and this is the point of the story. There was nothing exciting. There was nothing inherently exciting about the boat ride, but it was fulfilling. And that comes down to day-to-day life. Many of us are told by Moloch, who owns Fox News and newspapers and magazines and book companies, and everything you turn, he's trying to get you excited into buying something. So he tells you to look for excitement. And the only way to get excitement is by buying something that one of his advertisers peddle. But let me tell you something. You should be seeking fulfillment, not excitement. And that's the problem with American society today. The children have been taught to seek excitement, not fulfillment. So they seek sex instead of marriage and children, because they don't understand the fulfillment of being married and having children. All they've been brainwashed into thinking is that excitement is the end of human existence. And it comes back again to the same thing, whether it be sports or salacious entertainment or bad fast food. All of these things are minimally exciting, but none of them are fulfilling. Now, you've heard all of this before. I'm pontificating on it because it came home to me over the weekend in a simple way. A simple boat ride up the coast, off the coast of San Francisco, gave me fulfillment, not excitement. And so the moral of the story is, the less excitement that you seek, the more fulfillment you will have. This is Father Savage, back in a moment.
Savage.